YouTube? I'm bringing you a good little video here. I'm going up against the 96 ranked Xbox opponent. I'm the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going up against the Oakland Raiders. I know I had it mixed up in another video, but this one is the actual video. I mean, at this point, the opponent probably is higher than 96, but I mean, this one was taped a couple of days ago. He could have won a couple of games or something, went up a few rankings or whatever. But as you see him, he's bottling me up. I never ran this play before, but I just tried it. But anyway, so we got a nice little play, but my man dropped the ball, and this game is so broke. I'm telling you, it's so broke. You could sit up here and barely tap somebody and they drop the ball, but they could catch a high point pass in traffic. And look at that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a big fat lineman on the guy, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that was a nice user catch by his guy. I mean, that's Amari Cooper, but that's what I'm talking about. But look at this. He tried to go quarterback sneak, but he fumbled, and we get the ball. We almost broke a nice little long run there, but his guys pursued pretty well. And he's flooding everybody. And look at that nice little floater right off the over his guy's head. And normally when you see that, they're waiting for that high point pass or that that little throw. And if you put a little touch on it, sometimes it works. And that was a bad read. Oh, that was a bad read. And when I caught on to what he was trying to do, he was basically taking his safeties and putting them in like cloud flats or purple zones and try to basically bait you into throwing that type of stuff. So he tried to do the end around. That really didn't work. And he tried to run it this time, and we got him. And now it's 3rd and goal. He didn't really have anything, so we kind of basically forced him, but he missed the field goal. And this time we threw a nice little pass in the flats, just basically trying to move the ball, and we come out and we did. I never really run this play too often, but it's the nice little play. So we trying to establish the run man, keep things in perspective, come out in sets to where he thinks we're gonna throw the ball. I could have threw to the outside man, but I thought he was bottled up, and we just threw across the middle, and we hurry up. Doing the hurry up offense. You see the play art, and we just change things up, trying to make him think we're gonna do one thing, and y'all seen what it's gonna do. And pretty much what that is, right over the middle, man. I almost tried to do a cover 3 beater because I know he was in cover 3. This time he comes in cover 2. We did a sweep and we cut it up, and we try to put ourselves in a good position to score. I'm trying to stick with, and this time I shouldn't have even did the sweep. I should have just ran up the middle based off the front. But I end up kicking the field goal. His guys, and look at that ball popped in the air, man. 3 people around the ball, but nobody wanted. And this time look at that. It's another one. I mean, Madden is so. That's all I can say. And I baited him on that. I was waiting for it to come across the middle. I knew he been trying to throw deep the whole time, and that was his play out. That's what coming out in. And all I did was put my guys into a cloud flat, and that's a nice little coverage right there. Like if you run that, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. So you see, I'm just showing you guys some things before half, and this is what I had coming out with. But man, this is where I never really tried to. I should have threw to the seams to get more yards, but this time, look at this. I didn't really have anything. I had B, but I tried to go deep, and I don't understand why I did that. Don't even ask me why I did that. That was just one of them things where you try a play and you're like, man, let me go ahead and do it. So he hit me with an end around, but I really didn't care. I just wanted to keep the deep pass away. So I let him go ahead and do it. So I ended up running, the Wildcat one more time. I had B, but I just took X because I'm like, man, at this point, I got to play a little bit cautious instead of playing dangerous. So I just was taking basically what he was giving me. I had A, and there we go, nice little lob pass over the top, and we hit a tight end for a nice little touchdown. So at this point, we up 10-0. He bust me with a nice little counter, but he got, kind of stiffed up, stuck in the backfield because his lineman probably wasn't fast, and he just threw a nice little high pass, but we swatted that out his hands, and he's sticking with the run, and he caught me thinking that he was going to be in the pass. So it's like it's a chess match, at this point, trying to figure out, like, when he's going to run or if he's going to pass. And this run right here, I know it's a run because there's only so many things that, have that play in it. And I remember that playbook because I think it was the Baltimore playbook. It could be any other playbooks, but, hey, a lot of people like to run the Baltimore. And he tried a C route, and this guy, he held on to it. That was the first time I think he ran that all game, if I'm not mistaken. But he started running a lot of those, those routes and stuff like that to try to, take advantage of the cover 2s or cover 3s. And that was a good play call by his guy. He did a nice little screen play. And I think that was the first time he ran that. So that was a nice play. Look at that stiff arm. So now it's 10-7. And it's my turn to march down the field and put myself in a good scoring position. And I'm just pretty much doing everything now. I'm like, look at that nice little run. Just gashing him. He's trying to figure out what to do. And I noticed that he wasn't really playing, that motion route. So this time I end up throwing the motion route just to get myself in a good position. I want him to realize that, see how he kept his guy wide? Because he knew for a fact that, okay, if I come out with that, I could go ahead and gash him. And see, we just run the ball. I had that big old hole and I missed it. That was my bad, but look at the strength of Freeman, man. And this time, look at that. He thought I was going over there and I got the first down, and I'm milking the clock. That's all I'm doing. It's no different. And that's all I want to do. Kill the clock, let him use his timeouts. And there we go. We threw it in the flat just to get our guy in good position. It's the 2-minute warning. And my lineman just stopped. Like, I guess he figured he didn't know who he wanted to block. So I ended up kicking the field goal. It's 13-7. He's moving the ball. I'm trying to take away his reads. I don't even know, man. I had my hand on Y. My guy did some funky, dumb animation. We sent a nice little blitz. We trying to take away his initial read. But look at this. Come on, man. How many times, man? It's like, I told you, it's like everybody swatting the ball, and I just baited him on that. I don't even know if he seen me. So this guy, you already know what he about to do because it was just too much time for me to just run out the clock. He quit. You know what to do. Peace.